It's all yours.
Well, we all saw the
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Harkless is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. A lot of experience out on that floor in front of us, Brent. Your career spanned 14 seasons. Talk about how you saw the game differently as a veteran player versus the first couple years in the NBA.
Well, I saw it from the bench, quite frankly, as a veteran, Kevin.
Now, wait a minute. Now, hold on now. I know that's not altogether true.
I think the game just slows down. You start to understand that there is a tempo and a rhythm, not only to any given quarter, but any given game and any given season. So it's really, Kevin, about the idea of it slowing down. And I did sit on the bench towards the end, Kevin. That is
a little bit.
14's still a good number.
But it turned out well for you.
Well, I get to sit next to you.
Well, it's a lot of fun. You're right. It's a lot of fun. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Harkless kicks to Zubac. Ball's knocked loose. And the dunk by Zubac.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
George with no one around. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
On the wing, Green. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
George looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Green with the ball. Leonard picks him up and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Leonard against James. Will it go? From beyond the arc and then some.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
LeBron makes a million decisions a moment out there on the floor. That time, another good one.
Bounce pass from Beverly. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. From the baseline. Leonard, no luck.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And rising to the challenge, KCP often deterred by physical play, converts through the contact on that one.
Passes to Leonard. And there's the pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Beverly wide open. And that one's on target from the wing.
Yeah, Beverly doing a good job of reading not just his defender, but the secondary defender in that pick and roll.
Outside, Green. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? George against James. They grab their own miss. Here's Zubac. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 7. Lakers trail by 3. Now Green. Caldwell Pope outside. James looking it over. Over George. No good from LeBron. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. George trying to break free. And that one's good. Beverly.
Beverly showing off a little bit of a teardrop. Didn't know he had that.
Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to LeBron. Over George. Tries again. And the layup good by McGee.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Zubac. Pass to Beverly. Passes it to Leonard. Great D that time from Davis. Lakers trail by 3. Outside, Green. Now the pass to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Free throw drops for James. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
Here's Leonard following the basket by LeBron James. Harkless kicks to Beverly. And here is Harrell. Here's Harkless. And the Clippers miss again. The Lakers in the lead. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Green up on top. He's covered by Leonard. Green dishes to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
All length there from AD. The assertive attitude, and it just makes him such a handful on the offensive glass.
George passes to Harrell. Kicks to Beverly. Trying to end the drought. No good there. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Howard. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Bradley comes in for Danny Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Davis. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. Rodney McGruder comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is checked in for George. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Outside Williams.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's McGruder. Outside Williams. Clock at 6 to stop the run, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Pretty good mid-range player there. The touch from Lou Williams, especially on those kind of jumpers, that one's on the money.
Here's LeBron. Here's Howard. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Harrell. Clippers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now here's James. He's got 11. Pass to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Fades away. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Magruder kicks to Shamet. Outside Williams. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Bradley. He's guarded closer. And there's the foul. It's on Rodney Magruder. That is his first foul of the game. Howard with it. Pass to Cook. Kuzma outside. 6 to shoot. Here is Cook. He's covered by Shamet. And it's Cook missing.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 5.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Passes it to Shamet. Harrell with it. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. The drive by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
I love LeBron being shifty on that play. Outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
Shamet the pass to Magruder. Williams against Bradley. Now here's Williams. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Green against LeBron. Inside. Williams. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
And the pass to James. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Here's Magruder, guarded by Kuzma. And it's Magruder missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Caruso. Now Kuzma lets the 3 fly. He goes up again. Misses from close range. Here's Magruder. Shoots over Kuzma. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Magruder with a nice handle and then created that play all for himself.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Lakers leading by 5. They've got Rajon Rondo. Howard is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin, still athletic.
Williams against Rondo. And here is Williams. And it's Magruder in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, the undrafted Rodney Magruder, Greg, has earned his way into the NBA.
It was 25 by the time of Magruder's rookie season.
has spent some time overseas and in the G League, but he's improved his game and has kind of carved out a spot here in the league.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The shot by Williams, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And finished off by LeBron.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Williams against Rondo. Here's Magruder. Back to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
The baseline J. That shot misses.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Davis comes in for James. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. The tray, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Davis. Over Williams. And it's Davis missing. Clippers trail by 5. Loads it up there for Harrell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's stolen. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Brent, for your money, who's the most complete player in the NBA right now?
Over the course of the past 2 years, nobody has impressed me more with his complete game than Kevin Durant. What he has done defensively has just been tremendous. And I know you have guys like Giannis, you have guys like Harden, you have guys like LeBron James, who are incredible players.
And Kawhi, what he did last year. Yeah.
But Kevin Durant, to me, still is one of the most impressive complete players that we have in the game.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, when Rondo gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverley comes in for Lou Williams. He's perfect from the line this time. Beverley with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Poke loose. Rondo with the steal. Stolen by Beverley. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis. Rises up and swats that shot away.
Rondo against Leonard. Rondo passes to Davis. Over Beverly. And the shot is long. Clippers trail by 9. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Leonard kicks to Beverly. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Here's Mann. Nails the baby hook.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
There's the pass to Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
The first one falls.
Tremendous amount of excitement around the Clippers right now, and why not? 2 elite players that can play both sides of the floor. They were already talented and scrappy. You just wonder if this group, with some of the additions and subtractions, can come together in the same way that last year's group showed the type of cohesion that a team that wants to perform at elite levels needs to do.
And Brent, over the last few years, the Clippers have had to replace true stars.
Pretty amazing with Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin not being in Clipper uniforms, how the organization has turned it around in such a short span to have the opportunity that it has in front of them now to go further than what those 3 guys provided for so many years in Los Angeles.
Lakers leading by 6. Rondo finds Davis. Back to Rondo. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McGee, and he banks in the layup. McGee's got 6.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Floats one, and Davis sends it back, and they get it back. Green against George. Over Green. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Paul George.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Pass to Davis. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's the break. On up the court. The shot's good from McGee. He's got 10.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose, and it's Leonard missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's Rondo. D right on him. Good.
Yep, can be a threat from the mid-range whenever Rondo looks to get it going from there.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Passes it to Leonard. Shoots. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Beverly's got 8 points.
Good route there from Beverly in transition. So quick and then really decisive on his line to the basket.
Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. Here's Davis. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, AD has the green light. Trust me, in this offensive system, he can shoot the ball whenever he wants.
The pass to Zubac. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for JaVale McGee. Avery Bradley comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Green taking his time here. Beverly against Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Lakers.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And yes, it's good. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Leonard. And Davis sends it back.
And his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Basket good.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And James pulls it down. James has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket like he was there, you know if he gets the ball, he's going to go for the jam.
Green against Beverly to the paint. Here's George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside, Green. Loads it up for Davis. The rebound by Paul George.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Cook looking it over. Pass to Green. From past the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Don't see it very much, but Green creating some space for himself to finish that one off.
Passes to Leonard. Outside, Green. Clippers moving the ball around. Buries it from 3-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Outside, Bradley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the 2nd quarter.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Knocked away. Here's Cook. Here's Davis.
I think Patrick Beverly loves the challenge every night to shut down his man. Takes great pride on the defensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Yeah, coach has done a good job of scheming LeBron free, getting him into that rhythm, getting him into that zone where he's almost impossible to stop.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
They're being far less aggressive than they ought to be. The free throw differential is huge right now. It's threatening to determine the outcome of the game. So they have to get into the lane and challenge defenders to make them try to stop you.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Mo Harkless. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. George passes to Leonard. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. If there is any concern for Anthony Davis, it's that early in his career he has dealt with a lot of injury. But Brent, he does play a high impact style.
You think so, Kevin? He's one of the top 5 players in the league, and at his position is absolutely exemplary. Think about it. 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans and 13 playoff games to show for it. A change of scenery, an opportunity in Los Angeles to play with LeBron James. It's going to be interesting to see where it is his career goes from with this move.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. 14 feet away. James, no good. Clippers trail by 12. Now here's Beverley. 8 points for him. The pass to Zubac. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Clippers making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Lakers leading by 12. Green bounce pass. James kicks to McGee. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
And there it is for him. And it's 13 points for George.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Back to LeBron. They get a hand on it. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Williams has checked in. Now Harkless. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. George, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 12. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Rodney McGruder's checked in for the Clippers. Landry Shamet comes in for George. The Lakers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Kuzma outside. Pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. James has got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
There isn't a move that LeBron James hasn't practiced or doesn't know, and he's just setting up the defense right there. Great position in the paint.
And there's the call on Howard. That is his 1st foul of the game. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. Harrell finds Harkless. Pass to McGruder. Shot clock at 5. From deep 3-point range, they get the rebound. And it's Harrell missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Williams double team. He dishes it to Harkless. And they get it. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Kuzma. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And Davis throws it down.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
And the Clippers call time here.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And here are the Clippers now. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Rondo passes to Howard. Over Williams. That's good from Howard, and the assist by Rondo. 6 points for Howard.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Over in the corner, Harkless. Back to Williams. To stop the drought. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis, and another basket for the Lakers.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
To the inside, Harrell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Harrell did everything he could there to try to get the and one opportunity. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws. Think about Montrezl Harrell and the type of energy and effort that he brought last year to this team to help solidify, I guess, most of the culture piece of what Steve Ballmer wants this franchise to be about. That's playing hard, playing with energy, and having some enthusiasm for the competition. Montrezl Harrell wraps all those things up pretty nicely in the way he plays.
That's good from Harrell. And Montrezl Harrell, Brent, beloved in the locker room.
Well, he's beloved because every night when you go out on the floor with him, you know what you're going to get. A guy who is incredibly competitive, passionate, knows his role, and plays with a physical presence that he doesn't shy away from anybody that's on the floor. That's infectious.
Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Over Davis. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Passes it to Kuzma. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. To the wing on the left. Here's Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Shamet kicks to Harrell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And here is Shamet. Outside Williams. Fires the three. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bradley passes to Caruso. Dishes to Davis. Good, nice job down low. Davis has got 22.
Now, we've played this record before as AD is getting on a roll here and carrying his team on the offensive end.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Harrell, and it's sent back by Howard.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Bradley. 5 points in the game. Here's Kuzma, and he converts the layup. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Quinn Cook's checked in for Alex Caruso. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Green's checked in. On defense, the Lakers. He kicks it to Harkless. The pass to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harrell trying to free himself up.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Bucket is good. Bradley's got 7 points.
You know, coaching staff, when we talk to them, always talking about Bradley being more aggressive, more assertive. They feel like he gets more comfortable if he does that.
Pass to Green. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial six-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
He throw good, Lou Williams.
Lou Williams and that wisdom gives a boost to the confidence of the entire team, someone the younger guys look up to.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. Here is Cook. Outside Bradley. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Bradley plays with a pretty decent force from the two-guard spot, and that's how he gets calls like this.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
All free throws good from Avery Bradley.
There's a nice, quiet leadership quality that Avery Bradley gives to his teammates, and it's something that the coaching staff absolutely is on board with.
Harrell kicks to George. Pass to Mann. 5 to shoot. They kick it out to Green. Here's Harrell. And the Clippers miss again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Leonard, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just 1 attempt per game over the course of his career.
Leonard against Kuzma. Shoots off the step back. The Clippers get another chance here. Green, no luck. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Green. Here's Leonard. 46 seconds left in the third. Back to Green. Leonard against Kuzma. Green fires from way outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right, GA?
On the wing, James. Back to Kuzma. Cook, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Leonard with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. To end the run, he can't get it to go. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got JaVale McGee, Cook out there with Bradley. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here is Cook. And the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it to Dudley. Clock at 6. Bradley against Robinson. Bradley can't get it to go. Pass to Mann. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Bradley passes to Dudley. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And it's Cook missing. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 43% from the field. A 3 from Leonard buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Dudley against Green. Dudley dishes to Cook. Back to Dudley. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Leonard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
2.
That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. That one misses. And to have someone, Brent, with the size and the strength of Green play with the energy he does, it's a huge boost to any team.
Yeah, lots of talk last year about JaMychal Green really stepping into his own, starting to really own what it is he can do to impact any given game. He's a bit of a journeyman, has traveled around a little bit between San Antonio and Memphis, but his role with the Clippers last year really put him in a nice spot for him to show off his skill set.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful. Kuzma outside. Robinson against Rondo. The shot, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Lays it up off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Rondo passes to Dudley. Now here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
And the first one drops. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And then for the Clippers, Patterson comes in for Jermichael Green, and Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Leonard. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Robinson passes to Zubac. Here's McGruder. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Passes it to Mann. For 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope finds McGee. Right side, Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time through the contact.
The free throw drops for Rondo. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Count that bucket.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Dudley. Rondo against Patterson. Rondo with a clean look. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Caldwell-Pope against Patterson. To the paint. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Patterson. And it's 6 points for Robinson.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Launches it. Nailed from three-point land.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire.
Rondo on the double team. There's the pass to Zubac. Pass to McGruder. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Caruso, the pass to Rondo. McGee against Zubac. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Dudley. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for James. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Get open, get open.
Here's Caruso. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Left side, Leonard. That's tipped. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Shamet. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam. The Clippers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Passes to Leonard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 14 points for Leonard.
Well, because he scores so often, Williams draws defensive attention. Coaches change some coverages, which in turn open up some passing opportunities.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take a seat anyway. They've got no chance in this one.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Robinson comes in for Lou Williams.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off.
Still really good in a lot of ways, so I'm happy.
He sinks the second. Here is Robinson. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Later from now and see who. Let's have a rule where you
to a standstill.
And the call is going to be yes, it is an illegal screen.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Harkless with the bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Caruso looking for an opening. Caldwell Pope passes to Daniels. Now the dish to McGee. 4 on the clock. And the Lakers with another miss. The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. And now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Dudley comes in for Dwight Howard. And Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso. And the Clippers making a change here. And that one falls for Robinson. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Now here is McGee. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Daniels. Clock is at 3. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Patterson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Patterson's got his first bucket of the night. The Lakers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Here is Daniels, guarded by Robinson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Clippers with the ball. Mann passes to Harkless. Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Mann. Elbow shot. The Lakers with the rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. On the wing, Daniels. No good on that one. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Dudley. And it's LeBron in for Cook. And the Clippers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. So it's the Clippers now. Now George. That shot, no good. Great D that time from James. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Just Paul George showing how dominant he can be as a two-way player.
And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
That's good from George.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Here's Cook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
2 shots.
That's good from Cook. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Troy Daniels. Good on both. Here's Beverly. Outside, George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Feeds to James. 17-foot shot on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
And Paul George put his defender in the blender right there. Tough for him to guard that kind of possession.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Daniels subbed in for James. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Daniels from outside. And the Lakers get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from McGee. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mann. And that one, good.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with him.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Cook. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kuzma outside. Back to Cook. 2 on the clock. Over George. Excellent D there from George. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team? Team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you.